Hello and welcome to my video blog. Today we want to have a look how we can install a local AI and use it directly on the PC or use it from the network. And we will also have a look at how we can integrate it in Delphi itself and how we can use local AI in our compiled programs. So let's start. So in the first step, we go to the Ollama web page. Here I have already called this web page, and then here we can click the button download, and you select here the operation system where you want to install it. In this case I choose Windows. I will be back if the download is ready. So now we can run the setup program. Take only some seconds. So after the installation directly this Windows pop up, we haven't selected a model. You can ask ChatGPT which model could be best, and I have asked here for my Windows system. So select this one, and we asked. So in this case, then the AI starts to download the model, and that takes some time for the first use of the model. So you see here an information screen. It shows you the progress of the download. So the download is nearly ready. And let's see what the AI then will answer. Oh, fantastic. So now the model was loaded, but I get a network error, started again Ollama, and now we ask again. And you see it's relatively fast, the answer here on my Windows PC. I told you that we want to use it also in the network from another computer. This PC here then serve as an AI server. Therefore, you go here into the settings and you can activate here this button, expose Ollama to the network. Allow other devices or services to access Ollama. We accept this. And now it's ready to go, and we can use this AI server from another PC. So to demonstrate that we can access this AI server here, we just have a look at the IP address of this PC here. And then I have started AnyDesk remote access. So here now I have started in a virtual machine my development PC. And there I started a browser, give in the IP address where the AI server is running, also with additional information of the used port, and we get the result and the information that Ollama is running. That means now we can use the AI server from here, and I show you at first how we can connect Delphi to the AI server. Here I have already started Delphi 13, and here we go to Tools, Options, and then Smart Code Inside. And here we can select Ollama, and we select also Ollama as default chat AI, and we enable this one, and here we input the address, and now we can test the connection. It is established, and we can now select here the model. That's not the best model for programming, so we will choose another model for this. And here it's necessary to enter a timeout. When we go to the help, simply pressing F1, then we find here more information for the settings. This is milliseconds. and then we save it. And now we can use Ollama in Delphi, but as I told before, I will load another model here on my server. So I've changed now the AI server. I've connected with my Mac Mini. It's a little bit faster, and there I have loaded a model that's good for Delphi programming. And I've also enhanced the timeout because Ollama takes some time more than, for example, ChatGPT. And with it, I open a simple test program, and we go here into the source and we let us explain, just for demonstration, this text here. Select the test, right click and smart code inside, and I have activated display results in the chat window because I don't want to have all the text in my Delphi editor. So I choose now explain the code. It will take a short moment to have the answer. So here is the answer. You can read it. Yeah, that's a way you can work with it. Of course, you can do more. You can also find bugs, explain the code, or optimize the code, whatever. But I would recommend to use only for very simple tasks here, this Ollama model. If you have a task that's a little bit more complicated, then use ChatGPT. I personally use it not here in Delphi IDE. I use the browser and I'm working with copy and paste with it. But as I told in the beginning, my main goal is here to use the local AI in my programs. And for that, we have often simple tasks there we can integrate it in our programs, and I will show you how I have integrated in my mail program. I have already displayed a phishing mail, and the program also gives a remark that it could be phishing, and you can already do some manual checks here, but we want to use also AI. And therefore, we have first to set up the connection also to the server that I have already here put in. And we check if the connection is already here available. And I use another model. The first one is for programming, and this is better for checking the emails. So, and now we can do the following. I can check the mail with the manual test, and it realized also that personal names are not in the mail and that are different mail persons. And now we can also enhance this with the AI checking. So, and here you can see we have always set up the task for AI. It's said that we have received the following mail. That's not visible here, but it will send them to the AI. And I explain also that my email address is harry.stahl@t-online.de and my name is Harry Stahl. That's from the account data. And we ask the AI to check the header and the body and give us some explanation and what we should do. We can receive the answer in one go, so one full text, or we can get it line by line, and that is here also enabled. So then we send the question, and it will take a little moment until we get the answer. And here the answer is coming in. Classification is phishing, high risk, and we have an explanation why it is so. So don't click on links and something like this. Yeah, that's a very good explanation for the user. I close this dialog, and indeed, it's a good phishing mail. If we would activate all information here, For example, to show also the internet links. This mail would grab the icons from the original telecom web page, but this one link is different. When I click here, we can see it goes to a Kent page, whatever it is, and it's a fake web page where you can find then the telecom web as fake. And you have also a warning here. In this case, the AI dialog gives a reasonable explanation why this mail is not right and it's a phishing mail. And so it's a very useful addition for the program, and you can add your programs with other tasks. So, and now let's see how this was realized. I have opened the project already here in Delphi 12 in this case. I have asked ChatGPT to write me a unit where I can communicate with the Ollama server. It has not more than 1000 lines, and I have also some older source in it, or some first versions that I don't use here. So it's a very short unit, and it allows me to connect to the server and ask the available models that I'm doing here, for example. So here I call the function load models, and therefore I create an instance of the chat client and call the function Ollama list model names. This is here. Yeah, and from the manually dialog, we start here into the chat window. And in the creation event, we set up the connection. And here we create the chat client and give over the base URL to the server and the name of the model. And we set up some information for the dialog. When this is done, we just add also some additional text here if you think it's necessary, and then you click on send question. And it depends upon if it's the answer, we receive the answer in one go or asynchronous, and then we will collect the data and display it into the dialog. Yeah, that's all. It's very easy and very helpful for my program, and I can use this as basis for enhancement in other programs. Yeah, I hope this was interesting for you and it will help you a little bit to develop your own AI solutions. And that was all for today, and bye bye.